All right, welcome. Today we're taking a close look at a gut health supplement called Ozelyt CS20B. We're going to break down what the company says it is, exactly how it's supposed to work, and the benefits it claims to offer for achieving what they call inner balance. So let's dive right in. You know that feeling, right? Maybe you're feeling bloated, your energy is just zapped, or you just feel, well, a little off. These are incredibly common feelings, and a lot of health experts are pointing to one place as a potential source: our digestive system. And that brings us to this really fascinating idea that's become central to wellness: the gut-brain axis. It's this concept that our gut and our brain are in constant communication. I mean, think about it. Some studies suggest that a huge chunk of our serotonin, the feel-good chemical, is actually made in our gut. So it makes sense why it's often called our second brain. And that's exactly the context for the product we're digging into, Ozelyt CS20B. According to the company, it's a daily probiotic specifically formulated to support that gut-brain connection and, as they put it, tackle that out-of-sync feeling right at the source. So before we get into the nitty-gritty of how it works, let's quickly check the label. The product is marketed as being 100% natural, non-GMO, gluten-free, and vegan. These are all key things for people who are looking for those clean label supplements. Okay, so that's the what. But what about the how? How does this supplement actually claim to work? Let's take a look at the science the company presents.
The first big number you'll notice is 20 billion. That refers to the colony-forming units, or CFUs, in every single capsule. A CFU is basically a measure of the living, viable bacteria in a probiotic. Generally, a higher CFU count is marketed as being a sign of a more potent supplement.
But it's not just about the sheer number of bacteria. The formula also focuses on diversity. It contains a blend of 13 different probiotic strains. The thinking here is that different strains do different jobs, so having a whole team of them could offer more complete support for your gut.
And this blend of 13 strains is said to work in a three-pronged approach. First up is balance, which is all about helping to manage yeast levels. Second is digest, which targets those common annoyances like gas and bloating. And third is defend, which supports your immune system, a huge part of which, you guessed it, is located in your gut. So the idea is to create this holistic support system.
Okay, so we've covered the how. Now let's get to the part everyone wants to know about: the why. What are the specific results the company says you can expect from this product?
According to the source material, it all boils down to 4 key areas of support. It's designed to help with overall digestive health, give your immune function a boost, promote that all-important balance of gut flora, and, finally, help you better absorb the nutrients from the food you eat.
And to give a real-world example of these claims, the company's website features testimonials. For instance, this one user from Austin, Texas said they felt lighter in the first week, bloating down, and energy up. But here's where it gets really interesting. The company says the benefits aren't just physical. They circle right back to that second brain idea, suggesting that getting your gut in balance can have a direct effect on your mental clarity and well-being.
This slide kind of lays it out pretty clearly. The idea is that an imbalanced gut can contribute to that feeling of brain fog. So, by rebalancing your gut flora, the product claims to help clear that fog and sharpen your focus. And beyond that, a stable microbiome could send calming signals to your nervous system, potentially helping with emotional resilience.
All right, so we've gone through the claims and the promised benefits. Now let's get into the practical side of things, how to use it and where to get it. The good news is they've made it super simple. The suggested use is just 1 capsule a day. Each bottle has a 30-day supply, so it's a pretty easy thing to add to your daily routine.
When it comes to buying, you've got a few options. There's a starter pack with 2 bottles, a smart pack with 3, and then a best value pack with 6 bottles. And as you can see, the price per bottle drops quite a bit the more you buy, with that 6-bottle bundle offering the biggest savings.
And here's something that's a big deal for a lot of people. All orders are backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee. That basically gives you 2 full months to try the product out and see if it's right for you, risk-free.
And to wrap it all up, the company's whole philosophy seems to be captured in this one line from their website: because balance isn't a destination, it's a daily ritual. It frames the product not as some quick fix, but as one part of a consistent, ongoing routine. And really, all these claims about Ozelyt CS20B tie back to this growing understanding of just how crucial our gut is for our overall health. That's all for this one. Thanks for tuning in.